Viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Gemini and it's for the month of April, a little bit over 2026. My dear Gemini, this is a general reading about every area of your life. We are going to talk about everything that needs addressing, information that's important to you, everything the heavens or the universe want you to know. So I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to this reading and hope that this will help you, encourages you, helps you understand where you're at, what's coming, and everything that's important. I do want to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you. Thank you all for being here, and gratitude to all of your support. Let's start with the first message. We're going to take two messages, actually. I should have put that in the intention while I was shuffling. Two messages. I'll be cutting once for all Gemini. The truth. Here we go. Starting with the first one. And it says there may be some sort of a chaos that might happen all of a sudden. Now, this is like the Tower moment. Something happens all of a sudden, but the reason it happens is because it's going to heal you. It's going to remove something from your life or someone that is just causing you a lot of internal pain. You might not show it outside, but it's within you. It's causing you pain, it's causing you unhappiness, you're not happy, and also it is causing you a stagnation. Emotionally, you are stagnant, you're not moving forward, you're not able to thrive, you're not able to get what you want, to do what you want. So this is a situation, whether it's at work matter or situation to do with the relationship or any kind of a situation. It is a situation that is causing you havoc, and it has to come to an end so that you can start healing and moving on to the next level. So that's what the crisis is going to be all about, and the removal of a situation from your life. Now, the next one says that something else is going to activate. As soon as this is over, something else is going to start, something magnificent, in fact, something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. And it is all, as you can see with the angelic beings all around this activation of this new tree, this new chapter or this new passage that opens in your life. It's all divinely activated for you. It's divinely guided. They're dancing around to uplift you to the next level. So this is magnificent, and it will help you overcome a lot of issues that you've been carrying within your heart. They are going to be healed. Now, my dear Gemini, what I'm going to do is ask, and I want an answer or guidance in reference to something that you've been thinking about and wondering what the true answer is. Let's have a look for all Gemini. One truth. And it says there is something better. There is something better. So if you've been really wondering, I feel like that's why the chaos is here, to remove what is not good, to bring you something better. And that what's coming better is this incredible, divinely orchestrated someone or a new job or a new something that removes the old and brings you something magnificent, something incredible that you truly deserve to be happy and complete with. So something much better is coming along, and you are going to be loving it. You are going to be loving every part of it, and it's going to heal you. And that's what's important. I really love that for you. That's a perfect combination to tell us exactly why certain things are happening. Now I'm going to look at some truth with the tea leaves for all Gemini. Oops. So August has jumped out, the month of August coming. Okay, and here are the rest. Right, let's just have a look. Okay, so we got the rat, we got the claw, and we got the crown. Okay, so August is going to be a month where you are going to be knowing, you'll reach to a level where you'll know that things are going to improve. You will know that you are transcending to higher levels of consciousness, to the point where you'll understand that it's okay for that chaos to remove whatever it's removing. You'll accept that you do deserve better, and you are going to be in a better position. August is going to mark a time where you will start, all the sadness is going to be removed, all the hurt or whatever that's negative, let's say toxic or negative, is going to be removed. August, you will thrive. Coming very soon. There could be a Leo also, or a Virgo coming your way, possibly. The rat could be someone born the Chinese era of the rat that you might be dealing with. There is a situation where with the rat, it does say it's about information. The rat is about technology, but also the rat is about it has got a negative thing to it. Now, it's for the tea leaves, they're saying someone's working against you behind your back. I don't see it that way in regard to the rat, but I have to tell you exactly what it says. The rat can also be someone spying on you, or there could be something to do. The rat is about spying, and it's about information leaking somewhere. So that's probably the negative part that they're talking about. The claw is negative. Nothing can change it. It's about taking risks. You have to be very cautious not to take any risk. And you have to be cautious so that nobody hurts you in any way, whether it's by their action or by their words. You've just got to be cautious with a situation. And because you're finally going to see the truth. So you are going to see the truth. Your subconscious is awakened to accept situations. Now, the crown is wonderful. This is about overcoming all obstacles and becoming a winner. It's about abundance, and it's about honor and respect. That's what the tea leaf says. Honor and respect will come to you. All right. The crown is beautiful, actually. It's a great, I'll just bring this down a little bit and uplift these a little bit like that. Here we go. All right, now moving on to the next level. We're going to take 2 messages from this deck. I'll be cutting only once. The truth for all Gemini for April onwards. Here we go. Leaving a situation, being left in the cold, leaving someone in the cold, not happy. There's issues with finances also, trouble, challenges. This is a situation where it's going to bring a lot of change in your life. But the change is inevitable. It is, and it's necessary. It's a necessary one. Justice will prevail for you, especially if you're dealing, or if you have Libra within you. There could be a Libra helping you. This is about justice all being for you and towards you. Your justice is coming in November. November marks a very strong time. There could be a Libra also helping you, or could be the cause of something. Justice, if there's any lawsuit, anything being done wrong by you, it'll all be justified. November is going to mark a very special time for you. So you got August and November, 2 months in this reading. There is going to be a new beginning that's going to be, bringing the sun. Partnerships, this is your card, my dear Gemini, someone that might have Gemini in them, or it is about partnerships and decision-making about partnerships. You are going to start fresh and new with a lot of clear mind. Breakthrough, truth, and clarity is going to give you a great victory and a new beginning at that. The sun will be shining and bringing you abundance of joy and happiness, and abundance of happiness in different areas of your life. There could be someone, a stranger, changing your life completely. And that's happening within 19 weeks, I would say, the timing. And we've also got in November. So someone wonderful probably showing up in November in your life. Now let's have a look at 2 messages for all Gemini for April. And I'm going to be, the soulmate card was jumping out. We're going to be cutting and taking just 1 card for 2 messages, the truth. And we've got mental conflict. This is the 2 of Swords, where it shows that you've reached an impasse. All your efforts, everything you're doing, it's just not working. This is a dead end. This is when the chaos and the tower comes along. When something has reached to its limit, can't do anymore, can't go any further, can't improve it, can't thrive, can't do this. It's all a dead end, just causing you a lot of mental conflict and anguish. It comes to an end. And that's what this is all about. It's the ending of a situation that has been a long time you've been putting up with. And here comes the Lover's cards. And what you don't see, yes, you will grieve the loss of someone. You will grieve their loss. This is a partnership that is going to an end, and a new partnership that's going to thrive. After you heal, there's going to be someone that's going to, a new partner. Whether it's in business or love, a new partner is coming. There is a decision about a partnership coming to an end. This one, it's coming to an end. And there is a new partnership that's going to be thriving and is going to be doing well. I'll just put this one a little bit over here. Just bear with me. I'll just move that. All right, here we go. That's better. Now, what you don't see happening is, yes, there will be grieving the loss of someone when that happens, when that decision is made and you're leaving a situation that's not thriving anymore. It's not moving forward. It's come to a dead end. But you are going to be empowered. There's a lot of strength, a lot of power. And there is Leo, very strong Leo in your reading. Twice we have the sun. Sorry, not twice we have the sun. We have the sun and we have the actual Leo. Both. The sun is the ruler of Leo and this is the little Leo card. So you are going to be given the strength and the courage to be able to overcome and be able to leave the situation. Yes, so that explains that, the power of Leo in your reading. I'm going to move on now to the next level, which is, I'm going to take 2 messages from this deck. Actually, no, I'm going to take messages from this deck. 2 messages from this deck for all Gemini. Oh, and I was given 3. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Okay, there is a situation where a new source of income is possible, a new idea perhaps. Lucrative ideas, new income source and inspiration. You are going to inspire to start something new that's going to bring you a new source of income. It could be an entrepreneurship, something that you might be thinking of doing. All Geminis have the capacity more than anyone else, other signs, and every sign that is very powerful as an entrepreneur, as a communicator, as an influencer, everyone, even if they're not born Gemini, they've got strong Gemini in them because Gemini is the power, the number 1 sign that is the power of communication. So you will become an incredible entrepreneur, and that is there in regard to your career. There's a new job and creative work. So there might be something you might be doing that's bringing you a new source of income. And it might be something that you love. Emotional spending, joint finances, being supported. This is having a job that you love, doing what you love. And in some cases, some of you could be dealing with situations to do with counseling or guiding others, or like I said, influencing. But getting what you love is part of this. Spiral is wonderful. Something's going out of control, whatever you might be starting, this side hustle or whatever entrepreneurship, something's going to go out of control. You'll be climbing the ladder, the upward trend. So this is going to be spectacular. There's promotions, there's connections, and there is ranking up to high levels. Some of you could be revisiting a job from the past, something you might have liked doing and you weren't able to continue. You're able to start now again. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from this deck for all Gemini to see. And the bridge is wonderful because it is about resolutions. And the Gemini itself is here. And you know what? We have 3. This is so important today. My dear Gemini, you are going to be dealing with someone that's got Gemini in them because we have 3 cards of Gemini, 3 signs of Gemini. The lovers, there's 2 lovers, 1 lover, 2 lover, 2 lovers, and the lovers are the Gemini card. And now we've got another Gemini card. Do you see that? So Gemini is very strong here, even though you are a Gemini, but I feel like you might be dealing with someone that's got Gemini in them also. So, and again, there it is, so you know what I'm talking about, the lovers. The lovers card is Gemini. It's a Gemini card, so there's 3. And this is about you finally, within 4 to 8 weeks, you will be making decisions. And it's going to be around the May, June time, around your birthday time. You are going to make major decisions. You'll be talking, communicating, thinking, and finally making some changes in your life. And this is why we've got this here. You are going to actually make a major decision in regard to your life and in regard to something that's no longer working, the two of swords there, something that has reached an impasse and it's out of your hands. You've done everything and there's nothing more you can do. So that's what's happening. Communication in regard to the situation and dealing with it. The bridge is about communications. Again, have a look at that. Communications. It's all about communicating your heart out, everything you want. Uniting, connecting, integrating, sharing, collaborating, and there's harmony. Finally, there'll be harmony because you are going to make the right decision and you will overcome all barriers with the bridge. All barriers will be overcome, and there is a completion. Chinese year of the pig here, very strong, and also 12 weeks within this time frame. Very interesting. Now I'm going to take 2 more messages from another deck. 2 more messages, and then I'll clarify everything. I think there they are. They just jumped out. Here we go. Let's have a look. Right. It says, I long to sweep you off your feet and shower you with my love. This is something someone may be wishing to be able to do that. Something's happening big in regard to this in July. This was wishful thinking. Sometimes it can happen literally the way it says, or sometimes can be something that someone's longing for. This is about also something connected to freedom and connected to July. July is, again, Leo. We got strong Leo in your reading, strong Gemini, strong Leo. Cancer also is possible here, but I long to sweep you off your feet. This is something happening big in July. You could be meeting someone in July that wants to do that. Sometimes I feel like you are speaking to me in my head. At times it triggers me because I wonder how much you can see into me. This is, very deep, and it's about a challenge that you are having. This challenge is going to be over by September. It'll be completely done. Now, moving on to the next level. And the next level is, actually, I might put this one here. There we go. The next level is clarifications. We're going to clarify the Two of Swords and see what the Two of Swords is all about, which we already know. It is about an ending, but we'll still go through. Yes, there is someone new entering your life very soon. Someone of fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Fire. You need fire and you need earth. That's your soulmate. Fire and earth. There is air energy here very strong. You might be dealing with a Gemini, because this could be Gemini. We have a lot of Gemini, 3 Gemini and 1 Libra. The next one is Aquarius. So Gemini being number 1, you could be dealing with someone that's air and fire. It is possible. Okay, let's see further. Let's see, what is this? Leaving something, leaving someone in the cold, financial problems and challenges. The 5 of Pentacles. What is that for all Gemini? The truth. There's a lot of conflict and there's a lot of unhappiness. The 4 of Cups shows emotional sadness, disconnection, lethargy, just overwhelmed with sadness. And the 5 of Wands is about conflict and not agreeing. No matter what's happening, there is no agreement. Every attempt is failing, and that's why this is being leaving someone, because every attempt is failing. Now let's move on to the Lovers. Let's see the Lovers. Now this is important because we've got 3 Lovers cards and they're all Gemini. This is decision making about something to do with partnerships. You are going to be taking action, and there is a matter of money. A lot of money is coming to you. Hard work is paying off big time, but you are taking action, and you're taking action like you have never done before. You're able to do so now. You're able to go. Some of you could be going somewhere. Some of you are taking action in regard to your life and what you want, or in regard to your money. Now, there is money coming to you. You have to pay attention to details so that you're not making any mistakes or signing any documents quickly, so that you don't become in any trouble. Very important. Pay attention to details when you're dealing with money. This is the second time this showed. It shows that you might be leaving a situation, the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left in the cold, but there is a lot of money coming your way. Just at a time where you're feeling financially down, money is coming to you big time. So prepare for that. Now let's have a look at the Justice card. Let's see what that one is all about. A situation you should have left some time ago, but you were procrastinating, hoping that somehow things would get better. You're finally going to leave this, and this is coming to an end, absolute end. This situation here, chaotic ending, it's ending. But the sun is going to be shining in your path. You are leaving because you're not emotionally happy, in search of more happiness. The sun is shining in your path on a grand scale. This is so important for you to know. You are so destined for a lot of happiness. I feel like with everything here, getting what you love is going to be part of all this. I feel like something magnificent is taking place. The sun and getting what you love and the spiral both together. Actually, I'll put this one here. The ranking up, you are ranking up on a grand scale. And this isn't only at work. This is overall. Your life is ranking up to a better position after you leave a situation that's been daunting and emotionally draining and taking so much out of you. So I feel like something magnificent is going to be changing in your life. You are going to be getting something you love, a situation where you are going to be very happy. A stranger is coming in your life and changing your life completely and dramatically. And that you could meet them in November or perhaps August. But maybe you might meet them in August, and then in November, you are finally going to realize that this is the person that you want to either start a life with, spend the rest of your life with, or start a business with, or start a great friendship with, or partnership with of some sort. But it is something major is taking place in that way. And that's why this situation that's no longer working is coming to an end. Something is going really high. And I feel like the lovers are, a situation is ending and another situation is beginning. And that's what this is all about. The sun will be shining in your partnership life and bringing you something wonderful, someone wonderful, something wonderful, a great connection that's going to be so harmonious. You are going to be on the same level, wanting the same things. And there's going to be a lot of harmony and a lot of understanding. And that's what you need in any kind of partnership, whether it's love or otherwise. Because without understanding and harmony, it's impossible to thrive and move forward. Everything comes to a halt. So that's very important to know. Absolutely important for you to know this information. This is vital. And the sun brings you a lot of abundance and a lot of happiness. So that's going to help you big time. Okay, let's put the sun back here. And now I just realized this needs a little bit moving up this way. Here we go. That's better. Now, moving on to the next level. Which one did we do? We did justice, yeah? All right. Justice is going to prevail for you. Everything is okay. Now I'm going to move on to the next level to see what else was there. 2 messages from this deck. I'll be cutting only once. Oh, they're out. Okay, beautiful. Right, let's see what it says, because this is really important. Do you remember they said something's getting activated behind the scenes, and the angels, the heavens, the universe, destiny is orchestrating something magical for you that's coming? Well, that proves to be correct. Angels working, I'll just take it out to show you. See this here? This is what I'm talking about. This activation of something incredible happening for you. The spirit of the guardians are bringing something. They're going to start something in your life. This is very much confirmed by something worth waiting for. Have a look at what it says. It says, divine timing is at work in your love life. It's about your love life. Now it's been determined. It's not your work life. It's probably your love life. And Gemini usually are very good in their work life. They don't need anything. They work well. They thrive. It's their love life usually that does a little bit have ups and downs. And I feel like this is all changing very soon, because there is divine intervention. Without a doubt, whether you believe or you don't believe, destiny, universe, whatever you might call it. But there is divine. We've got angels all over your reading. Being used as catalyst to bring on something magnificent in your life. Something, and when that happens, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. Now you don't have a clue. Now you're stuck in this dilemma of trying to move away from something that's no longer working and something that you were codependent on, perhaps. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You might be codependent and addicted to someone that is not right for you. And when they're not right for you and you're codependent on them, what happens? You end up being hurt and pained, constantly in pain, because you're in the wrong situation. So anyhow, that's that. Let's see messages from the heart. Your heart, somebody else's heart. We're going to take 3 for all Gemini. There's 1. The truth for Gemini. There's another one. And there's the other one. Okay, let's have a look and see what they say. From your heart, somebody else's heart, what could they be saying? Let's see. Okay, it says, I feel jealous when I think about you with others. So you might be feeling jealous in regard to the situation. You've been feeling that way for a long time. Maybe somebody is dealing with others, and maybe they're triggering situations within you that you do feel jealous. Maybe you have a real cause to be jealous with the way they deal with others. So that's the number 1 issue, seems to be. The second one, I feel like you can see right through me. Maybe somebody is seeing, maybe because of your arguments, they're finally seeing that you're seeing through them, and that kills them. Makes them feel guilty about something that they're doing. Maybe they can't change themselves. That could be also possible. I have never felt this strongly about someone before. Maybe you've loved someone or cared about someone so much, and you're fighting to win them over. but the battle is lost. And that's what's annoying you, and that's what's hurting you the most, because the battle is lost. And that's why you're grieving the loss of someone so much, because you did invest a lot with this person. There was so much invested. So you're grieving their loss, but that's okay. It's not okay, but why I'm saying it's okay, because you are destined for someone much better who's going to come and heal your heart from where you were and from what you have endured. Okay, now what I'm going to do is find out the star sign combination of the people you're dealing with. If there's a soulmate coming, yes, someone beautiful and worthwhile coming to you, which is going to be your soulmate, they've got to have earth in them, and they've got to have fire. So let's have a look at earth and fire. If your soulmate is coming, which earth and which fire? Let's see who else you are dealing with. Who is this person that's bringing you anguish? What else about the lovers? What decisions you're making, about what signs? And let's have a look at who the Gemini is. The truth for all Geminis, I'll be taking out a lot of signs, and at the end I'll go through it all with you so you can know who's who and what's what. The truth for all Gemini, starting with okay, we got Libra, which is Libra here. That makes it 2 Libras, air energy. We got water energy. You're not good with water energy. We got Cancer here. Some Geminis do have Cancer in them, but still. I'm not going to be talking about everything. I'll just go through it very quickly. Okay, we got fire energy being your second soulmate. And then we've got Venus, the ruler of Earth, number 1 Taurus, and number 1, 2 Libra. So we have 3 Libra here so far. Libra, Libra, Taurus, Libra. Now we know this Libra is a Taurus Libra. So a Taurus with Libra. And then which would be a great, wonderful twin flame for you. But to be a soulmate, they need fire in them. Okay, we've got Sagittarius here. Fire. We've got Leo. We've got Earth again. Wonderful Earth. Capricorn. Let's have a look. Because you're in air energy, earth and air would be Libra, very strong. So Taurus, Libra, which goes in the earth. And then we've got Capricorn, Taurus, Libra leading by far in the earth energy. We got Virgo and we got Aries. Let's keep going. We got air energy, Aquarius. We got Mercury, which makes this Virgo Gemini. That explains the 3 Geminis. There's going to be a Virgo Gemini entering your life. If you are a Virgo Gemini, you'll say, oh, it's me. But no, I feel like there is going to be a Virgo earth energy coming your way. But it's a Virgo with Gemini because Mercury is there. Cancer. We're leaving Cancer there. Let's have a look. We got Leo, fire over here. Water, Uranus, sorry, over here. The ruler of Aquarius. Let's keep going. Okay, we got Neptune, Pisces. We got Mars, fire. Okay, we got Pisces again. Truth, all Gemini. We got Gemini, which goes with it's Virgo Gemini. We've got Venus, which is Taurus, Libra. Let's continue on. We've got Aries and we've got Capricorn. We got Leo, we got Aquarius. There's strong Aquarius. You might be dealing with someone that has Aquarius in them. And we've got Cancer, Sagittarius. Sorry, Cancer, Sagittarius. A few more shuffles and it's going to be over. Aries and Scorpio. It's important who comes out, and at the end what we get to understand. You know, the more of you who are dealing with who, Neptune, Pisces, and Scorpio. Very important. Another 3 shuffles and I'll stop. So that's Scorpio and Venus again, Taurus, Libra. The second last shuffle, all Gemini. And I had a feeling Pisces was coming. It's amazing. Aquarius. Pisces, Aquarius. Many of you are dealing with Pisces with Aquarius in them. And this is the final one. Libra with Uranus. Yeah, Aquarius is very strong in one of the signs that you're with. I feel like you might be with a water energy like Pisces or Scorpio, but there is Aquarius there very strong. Okay, now let's start with the soulmate connection, which is the earth energy. Let's have a look at the earth energy for the majority. I just have a feeling Taurus Libra is leading all Virgo, Gemini, but I'll go through them slowly. Virgo, Gemini could be the one. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Taurus, Libra, 6 actually with this one here. And Virgo, Gemini, we have 4, but we've got 3 Geminis over here. So that makes it 7. Virgo, Gemini leading by far. For the majority of you, you'll be dealing with Virgo, Gemini. That's why Gemini was all over your reading. Now we know. But it just told us today that it's just not your average Gemini. This is a very, very calm and collective, a very wonderful Gemini, because they've got ground. They're grounded. When air is not grounded, it's very difficult to deal with and to contain, or not contain, to deal with and to have tranquility with. But when there is earth, it's a very calm Gemini, Virgo, beautiful person. Gemini, Virgo, for the majority of Gemini, this is number 1, your twin flame. It will become your full one when we see the fire. Then we've got another one, which is very strong, 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taurus, Libra. Not your average Taurus, not your average Libra. Taurus, Libra is a beautiful combination. Absolutely wonderful people. And now let's have a look at the fire. This completes. Now you could be ending up with a twin flame, which now you know who they are. The majority of you know who you're dealing with. And now to get the fire in, if you get someone with earth energy on fire, that makes it your soulmate. Let's have a look. What have we got the highest level here? I just feel like it could be Leo. Let's have a look. Or we'll just be sure. Leo could be the one. Or could be Aries. I think it's Aries and Leo. No, but we got Leo here. We got the sun, Leo, very strong. Okay, so you know what? I'll put them on the same level. Leo and Aries on the same level, because we have got two suns, which are the rule of Leo. We had the Leo, that's 3 and 3, 6 Leo. Leo is leading. I can't say Aries is the one. Leo is leading the way, all the way for the majority. And second comes Aries for the rest of you. Finally comes Sagittarius. There's only 2. Majority will be dealing with. So Leo for the majority of Gemini, which we've got that in your reading. Just like Gemini, there was a lot of, just like the Lovers card, which was Gemini, we have a lot of Leo. And second comes Aries and then Sagittarius. Now, water energy. Let's see what's the majority of you dealing with. We got Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like Scorpio is high. Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces. I see Pisces more. I think there's more Pisces than Scorpio. Yes, there's 3 Scorpio, but there is 4 Pisces. So the majority of you and 3 Cancer. Majority of you are dealing with Pisces. I feel like this Pisces is not alone. They might have air in them. And that would make air, usually air and Pisces, like you are an air energy, you don't go well together with, unless there is there might be an Aquarius in this Pisces that you might have prolonged and you've invested a lot. There could be a possibility. Many of you are dealing with Pisces, but this is a relationship that usually doesn't last. It has a lot of turbulence, a lot of problems, even though it's very deep. It can go very deep. There's a lot of sincerity, but then there's a lot of disruptions that sabotage the sincerity. Pisces, for the majority of Geminis are dealing with. Then second, you're dealing with Scorpio, and then the Scorpio and Cancer on the same level. There's 3 of each. So the majority of you are dealing with Pisces. Now, I forgot to tell you there was 3 Capricorns also in the earth energy, but because there was so much Virgo, Gemini, and so much Taurus, Libra, we didn't talk about them, but they were there too, and they're very important too. Capricorn's very important because it's pure earth. Saying, my dear viewers, I've had 5 disruptions today, but I'm continuing on. Now we've got Aquarius, 2, 4. Oh no, Libra goes over there. So Taurus, Libra was very strong, and now we've got 5 Aquarius. So many of you are dealing with Aquarius. Aquarius could be family, it could be mixed with someone that you're dealing with. You might be dealing with a Pisces Aquarius, which I feel that very strong. For majority of you, you could be dealing with a Cancer that's got Aquarius, or even a Scorpio that's got Aquarius. Aquarius could be also a family member. It can be a great friend, but it can also be a lover because it's air energy and you blend well together. So that's why I said possibility, because Pisces was the strongest in the water energy. You might be dealing with a Pisces, and what's got you close together is the air, because it's the air in them that unites with you well. The water doesn't. And then there is that disruption within them, within the Pisces who has got Aquarius in them. and that makes them unhappy and continuously in search of more happiness, and that can sabotage anything and give you mental anguish. And that's the end of this. I think I've covered every ground. Yes, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it helps you understand where you're at, what's ending, why it's ending, and what's coming, because what's coming is going to heal all the situation, the mental anguish, the pain that you're going through. It's all going to be healed. Sometimes you need to know, my dear Gemini, that the worst that happens could be a blessing in disguise to get you out of a situation and put you in a very comfortable situation that starts healing the damage that has happened. And it's shown to me that it's happening between August and November. I've seen November very strong for Gemini. I feel like November is going to be marking a time where you will absolutely be in peace and in a harmonious, wonderful kind of a relationship. I really feel it very strong. And a partnership, if it's a partnership. But remember, you are getting what you love, and there is so many blessings coming with the sun your way, and the spiral that you're ranking up to high levels and getting a lot of money. All of that is happening. I wish you abundance of blessings. Please give me a thumbs up to this video if you liked it, and a lot of blessings to each and every one of you. Namaste.